Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Skyrim with Saroba. We didn't remember to eat between episodes, so we're going to eat now. I literally decided instead of hanging up the recording device for the day, I was going to record another episode. We'll have some chicken as well. That'll bring us up to full. Now, we were originally going to just take the carriage back down south. We've gotten the granite from the white file, but they were arguing about something interesting. An item called the white file. Apparently he named his shop after it. Apparently it's very important to him. Apparently it's a potion. It's a vial that basically when you add something to it, it will continuously make that no matter what. Saroba sees very much use in that. She also sees very much profit in it. Me personally, I think you can do a lot with the file, more than what this game allows you to, but we're going to go get the file anyways. Saroba's probably not planning on getting it for him. She's probably planning on going and retrieving it, and then keeping it. So she definitely has an interest in it. He said it was off to the west. Probably told us where the cave was. We're going to turn off the job sniffer now. My other reason for doing this, I think the dungeon that it's in we already went into. So I think it's got the clan of the sword that we had to get for the Grey Cowl Nocturnal. Uh-oh. Hi, wolves. Go ahead and put an arrow in you guys. There we go. It also means we can go ahead and do some harvesting. Saroba will normally harvest everything. Will normally harvest most of the creatures she kills. It's not because of a moral compass or anything like that. She just knows that there's useful ingredients and stuff inside of the animals, so she wants to get it. Although she probably won't do a lot of hunting unless she feels like it's absolutely necessary, because she's not that type of person. She might get into hunting later in life. But as of right now, her main focus is the guild. If she happens to kill a wolf or a troll or a bear or something while walking through Skyrim, she'll probably hunt it. She'll probably hunt them. But it's going to be... Where's her tail? I'm guessing it's probably just clipped with the cape. But I just realized I can't see her tail, and it made me like... I saw Maik's tail back there, and I was like, where's Saroba's tail? I can definitely say that if I was a Khajiit, I'd be one of those Khajiits who, like, I'd see my tail every once in a while, and like I'd swat at it. It'd probably be something I would do. Not like as a actually trying to like grab it or anything like that. I can just see my tail being like that. But yeah, I see Saroba being one of those, like, now that she's got money, she's more than willing to flaunt it. One reason why she buys so much food. I buy all the food because I like having food with characters playing in survival mode, so I know that I'm not going to have to worry about food. But I'm not against hunting when the urge strikes me. Question is, how far is... It's quite a bit longer of a walk. Good news is that it shouldn't be too far. Yeah, it definitely seems like this is the Forsaken Cave. I'm pretty sure this is the one I think it is. If it is, this will be a pretty quick pop in, grab the file, pop out. For those of you that watched Sarah's playthrough, you already know what's going to happen. You already know that she's not going to get the file. The file's going to be there, but she's not going to be able to use it, so she is going to take it back to Windhelm. I guess our original plan might have been to go from here to Whiterun. Oh god. Bad duck. Oh god. Alright, first things first. Potions of health. And put the bow away. It's an afflicted refugee.
Don't even think about it.
Hello.
Are you finished ogling the grotesque? I suppose I should be grateful you didn't simply attack me.
I was more of wanting to thank you, but your skin and that ability you used. Are you ill?
I am one of the afflicted. I'd have been dead from this plague a year ago if not for Periite's protection.
Where are you going?
Returning to High Rock. Our shepherd lost his way, and I fear Periite's wrath may consume those who remain with him. Kesh could tell you more. I just want out of Skyrim as quickly as possible.
Okay then. Go ahead and harvest the wolf. She's guessing that it's probably not going to be a problem. Though, might not want to eat the meat from that one. Go ahead and do some praying real quick. I don't think I've prayed in a while. Up to 88%. She's probably heard of Periite. He's the Daedric Prince of Disease, I believe. Probably not someone she's familiar with, but also probably not a situation of her, like, having too much of an issue. The Forsaken Cave. Apparently I have not gone through this cave. Looks like we're doing a dungeon dive. Okay with that. I mostly just want to get inside, and it's freezing up here. An iron great sword. Anything in the chest? Maybe this will be more useful than I thought. Pretty sure we're coming out this way, so we're gonna leave that for now. Let's go ahead and get the orcish bow out. Bad duck. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure that's a fresh doggy. Got him. We might not be able to keep all of the stuff we're getting from them. I might ditch the meat if I need to. Yeah, it looks like it's not the same cave. I thought it was. I could have sworn it was. Nope, doesn't look like it. That's the way you come out, so. Alright, let's keep going. At least it's warmer in here. We are warming up as time passes. Means our health is going up a little bit more. How much raw wolf meat do we have? 17. And I'm gonna have a wolf hunch. If I could, I'd start a fire down here, but I don't think I have any wood on me. I think I can make it from the destroyed books. I think. Uh-oh. I knew this was trapped. That's why I'm standing off to the side. Oh. You're what I heard. Go away. Oh god. Oh no, it wasn't trapped. It was just that's what that pressure plate activates. Bone meal. You can keep your ancient warhammer, which is only worth 42 gold. Not worth me carrying out of here. if it's 42 gold here, it's probably going to be like 14 to a person that I want to sell it to. Stealth archer builds are overpowered in Skyrim, but this character's also not supposed to be doing a lot of fighting. So when she does have to do some fighting, I want the fighting to take very little time. It's one reason why I don't mind her being a stealth archer. I normally avoid stealth archer builds, but Penny Soul Gem. I like how the clanging of that sword didn't attract the other one's attention. Question is, where did he go? Oop. Ask it a stupid question, get a stupid answer. Come on from around the corner. Thank you. I think one of the ideas of playing a stealth archer in this game would be like, basically have it to be where you have basically no health, like always focus on never having health. That, oh god. Get rid of that. Go with that. Back off real quick. Got it. Keep forgetting to use restoration in my downtime. Oh god. Hello. Where did you come from? Probably was over here sleeping. You know, the altercation between me and that other one woke it up. Can open you up. Feels like it should have been more important. Know what it's reminding me of, which is weird because it's an entirely different dungeon on the different end of Skyrim. No biggie. The dungeon we might do eventually, because the Bard's College. I can see us doing the Bard's College eventually. Alright, back to sneaking. Bad Draga. Bad Draga. Oh no, it's a restless one. Oh no, it's a restless one. It's a lot stronger than the not restless ones. Die. Okay, good, still sleeping. Didn't want to have to deal with it. I don't see any more. Can I grab these? Yes, I can. That'll work. I can definitely say I think Saroba's better at this than I give her credit for. I think it's just the fact that Skyrim's leveling system always starts you at a low level. I don't know if the storyline plays into that either at all. I don't know if, like, because of the fact that Nocturnal's currently upset, decreases the luck. Again, spoilers for the Thieves Guild questline, but as I said in an earlier episode of this, I'm not against spoilers because I already did a playthrough of this. We're just doing this because we're doing this for the entirety of the Thieves Guild, because I've never actually become the leader of the Thieves Guild. I've never done enough in the Thieves Guild to become its leader, and I'd like to do that at some point. So that's what Saroba's going to do. She's going to become the leader of the Thieves Guild. I could technically throw the Grey Called Nocturnal on right now, because technically it doesn't, although it'd be hilarious if I threw it on right now and the entire game basically, like, played to it. One reason Saroba might not use it is because of the fact that she doesn't have a lot of belief in Nocturnal. She doesn't have anything against Nocturnal, she just, it's not who she worships. At least not right now. I might switch over to her depending on what Regine's devotation is. Alright, let's go and heal up some of these wounds real quick. I always try to use my healing spell instead of using potions when I'm not in combat, since there's no rush. I'd rather use up the thing that regenerates rather than the thing that doesn't. Oh god. Gotcha. Now, technically I didn't take out anything down there, and those coffins might burst open, but I'm not super worried about that. I can definitely say Saroba is most likely the type of character who, if she doesn't have to deal with it, she's not going to. Well, unless her pride's getting the best of her. She usually avoids that though. Gold. Alright. What's through here? The answer is two Draga having a very interesting conversation. Hot. Downed. Alright. Ooh. Careful where you step, apparently. Door's locked. Okay. I need to not whisper. I don't know if that comes through on recording. We are only 18 minutes in. I'm a little shocked. I was expecting it to be a lot farther along. I'm thinking about praying. That's my issue, is I either don't pray enough or I pray way too often. I'm trying not to step in the middle because I know that that's going to go up the moment I step on it. Let's go ahead and try and open this up. Very close. Nope. Nope. Maybe there? No. A little bit to the left. There we go. I've never been a big fan of the lockpicking minigame in Skyrim. I was doing a stream recently for Factorio, and somebody asked me if Skyrim was one of my favorite games. I like Skyrim. I wouldn't call it my favorite game. The main reason I play it, the main reason why it's so popular on my channel is because this is one of the easiest games for me to record. I can't really think of a game that I would say is my favorite. I like a lot of different games. Factorio, Skyrim, RimWorld. I just did a recording for RimWorld earlier. Although, I'm not doing RimWorld's recordings nearly as much because it's a very slow grind, because I'm not cutting any material out, and I should be. Oof, that was close. I always don't like it when they notice me. especially since Saroba's not built for fighting. It might be the reason why she doesn't have a weapon yet. Well, other than her bow. Ow! Draga. One character I played once that I thought was an interesting idea was I was basically going with it being that they were a monk. Not that they couldn't use weapons, they could use weapons. But the way that it worked was basically they could not carry anything. The way and basically what that meant was basically every time I finished a dungeon, I had to sell or drop everything that I got in the dungeon. Alright. Time to deal with the Death Lord. You're not a Death Lord. Oh god. Something tells me he's about to show me. Healing. Oh god. More potions. Healing. Regenerate health. Resist frost. Resist magicka. Restore health. Restore stamina. Anything else I need? Oh god. Emil, keep your voice down. This is a library. Nope. Get down. Get down. Get down. Alright. Oof. That's a pain in my rear. What was that weapon he had? Battle Axe of Chills. We'll take it back with us. Ooh, a chest. Hi, word wall. Ignoring you. We might grab it. We're actually gonna grab it. Oh no. Ugh. Ooh. The boots. Fine. If you don't like Meridia's beacon, skip forward I'd say about 2 minutes.
A new hand touches the beacon.
Nobody cares, Meridia.
Listen, hear me and obey. A foul darkness has seeped into my temple. A darkness that you will destroy.
You gonna pay me?
Return my beacon to Mount Kilcreath. And I will make you the instrument of my cleansing light.
Okay, thank God. Goodbye, Meridia. Sheesh. Pain in my rear. Let's go ahead and grab some of this stuff. An absolute treasure trove of ingredients. Potions. Well, I wouldn't call it a treasure trove, but at least there's at least some. We are going to go ahead and drop a bunch of crap in just a second. Actually, we're going to drop it all right now. As that was the last of the things that aren't quest items. Okay, so drop. Keep. Can't drop it. What's funny is that if you use console commands to get it out of your inventory and then pick it back up, Meridia will actually talk about the fact that you dropped it. White file. Alright. So she gets at the white file, she realizes it's cracked, and she decides that since it's cracked, she doesn't want to keep it. It's useless to her. She might as well take it back to the guy and see if the guy can. Maybe the guy can repair it. Maybe the guy will at least pay her for it. But it's useless to her. She keeps it, so she's gonna take it back. As far as Meridia's beacon goes, Saroba probably ignores it. She probably does not care. We might do Meridia's beacon eventually, especially since it's a lot of gold. That quest pays me quite a lot of gold. There's also a... it's not in Meridia's beacon's area. But there is a mask nearby, a dragon's mask nearby that I like. So we're probably going to grab that. The weight's 8. No, that's going to put us way over. And that's not worth me carrying out of here. Oh god. So many ice wolves. Go away. Go ahead and get our healing. And get us healed up a bit. Get our bow back on, and let's head back to Windhelm. So we'll head back to Windhelm. We'll drop off the file. We might do some shopping in Windhelm. Maybe. We also might do some trading in Windhelm. Not sure yet.
So many refuse to take a look.
Thank you for buying and selling from me. I'd like to sell some stuff, and I'd like to go with heavy stuff. I'm gonna keep that for now. I have the boots. I have the mail. I have the game at dinner. I have the fat. I have the ingots. I have the silver ingots. I have the steel ingots. I have the mirror. I feel like I picked up a lot more stuff than she's offering to buy for me. We'll keep that for now. Have the poison. I always forget to use the fortified barter potions I make. I don't think there's anything else I'm going to sell. Yeah, we're good.
Gadget is always watching for thieves and pickpockets.
Hey! I don't steal from my fellow Khajiit. I may be a thief, but I'm not going to steal from my own people. Well, I'm not going to steal from the caravans most of the time. The only reason I say most of the time is that if a quest required it, she might consider it. But she's not going to steal from the caravans or try to give them a bad deal. Oh, I see a tent. Let's go see if we can figure out if it's being occupied right now. The answer is... doesn't look like it. Tempted to take a nap here. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a quick cat nap. Just 2 hours. We'll go with another boost to our stamina. Maybe archery. shot. Bows and crossbows deal up to 40% damage to targets beyond 50 feet. That might be useful. What's crippling shot do? Bolts and arrows. Arrows and bolts slow a target within 20 feet by 10% for 20 seconds. The effect stacks. We'll do long shot. Did not realize how late it was going to be when I woke up. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to sleep at this until probably about 4 in the morning. Or maybe like 6 in the morning? This would be 8, 7, 6, 5. We'll go with 5. We'll split the difference. Because now I can get, by the time I get to Windhelm, it should be more towards the beginning of the day. And then I can do, shopping. And if not, we can go chill out at Candlehearth Hall until it is time for and drink a couple of mead. Probably tries to help her make herself feel a little bit warmer. But technically break into one of these places to warm up for a second. Technically not against the idea of it. Not that house. This looks like it might be a storehouse. Let's hope that this is a storehouse. If it's not a storehouse, it's a labor's shack. Well, your fingers are probably numb to the cold right now, so this ain't as simple as it should be for her. Alright, we're literally just gonna hang out. We're gonna get close to the fire and hang out. Hopefully she doesn't wake up. We're not going to take anything from her. We're just going to warm up for a second, and we're going to get going again. Close enough. Now comfortable. Good. Back into the freezing cold. Oh. Old orc who's killed 2 saber cats. Normally I would butcher the saber cats, but we're pretty high on our thing. We're gonna go ahead and butcher them real quick. He's not gonna use them, so we might as well.
Maik wishes you well.
Yep. I wasn't gonna do that originally because at first I was like, it's his kill. Probably shouldn't take what doesn't belong to her. But then I realized he also isn't going to care. And the pelts and the stuff will be useful to Saroba. If I can remember to stop picking up berries. Let's go and drink the mead, and let's go ahead and have a leg of goat. Technically, those leg of goats aren't cooked, but that's fine. I'm not too upset by that. Saroba also, thanks to her being a Khajiit, she can eat raw food without being affected by it, so I'm more than willing to munch down some raw goat. My guess is that she probably isn't just eating it, like she doesn't probably just pull out the leg uncleaned and stuff like that. My guess is like she probably strips the meat and stuff and eats it. Like basically like unprocessed jerky. Or I'd cook bacon. I guess
pardon
there's
me.
the boars to the north. I was just sitting here thinking, like, does bacon even exist in Skyrim? But yeah, I guess the boars in the north could be considered pig, and then, so you got your pork there. You can always make bacon from them. Looks like my plan worked, although it's only 6 in the morning. We could go to Candlehearth Hall and rest at Candlehearth Hall for an hour. But we're gonna go talk to we're gonna go to the White File first. People might be working right now, might not.
Heard they're reforming the
His
Dawn
door
Guard.
also might be locked, and I'm not gonna pick my way in.
In the old fort near Riften.
Nope, it's unlocked. Good.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
Oh, they're currently open. Interesting.
My
I'm
master
gonna
can be a bit.
go ahead and
Take
talk
a
to
look.
him real quick. I don't think, yeah, he doesn't have anything to buy. I can't buy or sell anything from him right now because of the fact that I already did
I'd
that.
better get going.
Must you bother me now? I've almost figured out where it is.
Yeah, it's in my hand. I found you the file. The problem with it is that it's damaged.
This, it matches every description of the file that I've found in lore. But if it can't hold liquid, there's no way of knowing. How did you manage to damage it then? This is what I get for not retrieving it myself.
It was like that when I found it. I didn't break the product.
Figures. I doubt you have sufficient knowledge to harm the file, even if you wanted to. Either way, this is the end of it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm not quite in the mood to entertain guests. I trust you can show yourself out. Here's for your trouble.
5 gold. Saroba probably is upset with the whole
I
outcome,
want
but
to thank you for your help. I know my master can be a bit short at times.
Narlon only gave me 5 septums. This wasn't even worth my time.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Even though the file was damaged,
Oh,
I still think your efforts deserve reward. Now, if you'll pardon me, I'm going to tend to Norelian. I can make his final days a bit less painful.
good luck. Guy's a pain in the rear. Now, sadly, we might never see the end of the file. Sarah, I believe, did not see the end of the file. The problem with it is you gotta get up to the third of the world, and that's a lot of the main questline. So, yeah. Saroba's probably not gonna see that, unless she ends up being a Dragonborn. Maybe she is. Are you Dragonborn, Saroba? Is that why the walls speak to you? We'll find out later. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. I don't want her to be Dragonborn, because I already did the Dragonborn questline, and I'm already planning on doing it with another character. So, yeah. I don't see a point. Not to mention, Saroba doesn't strike me as the Dragonborn type. Not to mention, it means we gotta deal with dragons. I don't want to deal with dragons, especially as Saroba. She doesn't have the cojones to fight dragons. Knowing her, she'd probably just run. Probably be more interested in if they have a horde. She'd probably be willing to be Dragonborn if they paid her.
Need a ride?
Yes, I'd like to hire.
Where do you want to go?
Take me to Solitude.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Solitude's a big port town, you know, full of sailors and their tales of faraway lands. Most of them's foreigners and liars, of course.
Rude. I think that's the first time I've ever heard the cart driver be straight up rude. Oh god. I'm famished, and I'm tired. I've not prayed in a while, and it's super cold. Absolute horrid. Yuck. Alright. Hunger stated. We gotta go get some sleep. Mount Gilcreath is nearby, so we might do the Meridia Beacon thing just to get her off our back. Yeah. We'll probably do Meridia's Beacon and the Beacon before we head back to the Riften. We're definitely here, though, to do the job first. though it might be a situation of do the job in the morning. Saroba was probably exhausted from the journey. Cartwright was probably uncomfortable, or probably unhappy. The beacon probably kept vibrating, like, take me to Kilcreath, take me to Kilcreath, take me to Kilcreath. Ugh. Shut up, beacon,
I've
nobody
only been a part of the
cares.
Red Wave's crew for a few weeks, but I've already learned to stay out of Captain Safia's way.
Yeah, that's normally the case. I love how it was pouring outside and there's like not a drop of rain in here. It's almost like it's magic.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
I'm looking
Welcome
for
to
a
the
bed.
winking skeever, friend.
Actually, first things first.
Drink
food.
for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
Want food. Beef. Chicken. Mead. Milk. Pie. Yeah, let's see. Actually, Saroba meat. We're gonna sell him all of the saber cat meat, all the goat meat, all the wolf meat. I don't feel like cooking any of this, so we're just gonna sell it all off. There we go. Now give me a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Some probably think that she's just an adventurer. Some probably think that she might be a merchant with how often she's buying and selling goods. But, we're gonna end the episode once we get to the room. We're just going to the room first. Saroba probably does want to retire to like being a merchant or something. Just something to have money. I know I still have a job for you and I haven't done it yet. Really?
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
How about a corpse out of my room? I know I asked for a meal, but this isn't what I was talking about. I'm not a boss. Eesh. Alright. You know what? You getting out of my room. Party favor. I said party favor. Party favor. Party favor. Just imagine her throwing it off of the edge, yelling, party favor, and just go clunking to the ground. Rotting old dead corpse. No. Joke. Alright. But yep. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you guys did, please hit that like button. Helps me grow my channel. If you want to see more of this content, please hit that subscribe button. And if you have anything you want to say, please leave it down in the comment section down below. I will see you all in the next one. Bye.